Good day, everyone. In this video, we are going to look at solving for a missing angle using the sine ratio. But before we write down the sine ratio, let's label our sides correctly to verify that the sine ratio is the correct one for this problem. And to do that, we're going to look at the 90-degree angle. We are going to look at the right angle and realize that across from that right angle is the hypotenuse. And then looking at our reference angle, which we are going to try to determine its value, across from that reference angle is the opposite side. So for us, we can see here that we have the hypotenuse and the opposite side. So the sine ratio is the correct trig ratio to use to solve for the missing angle. So what is the sine ratio? The sine ratio says that the sine of any angle given, or in our case we're trying to find it, is equal to the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. So for us, we're looking at solving for that missing angle. We're looking at solving for that theta. Sine theta is going to equal to the opposite side, which is 6, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 10. So for us, we're going to look at 6 over 10, and we'll convert that into a decimal using a calculator, which says that sine theta will equal to 0.6000. And we'll use 4 decimal places to ensure accuracy. Now, if we're trying to get theta all by itself, we realize that there's a sign in front of it. Now, sine is not a number. Sine is a function. So we have to do the opposite or the inverse of that function. We have to do the opposite or inverse of sine. And for us, we're going to label that as sine to the minus 1. And inside the brackets or inside the parentheses, we will put sine theta. So the inverse or opposite of sine is sine to the minus 1. Now, if we do that to one side of the equation, we better do it to the other to maintain balance. So on the right side, we have to write sine to the minus 1 of 0.6000. Now, inverse or opposite functions, they cancel each other out. So sine to the minus 1 and sine, they cancel. They're opposites. They're gone. And what's left is theta. And theta is equal to sine to the minus 1 of 0.6000. And on our calculator, we normally see sine to the minus 1 directly above the sine key. So on a calculator, traditionally you would press the second function key and the sine key to determine this value. So when we do that, theta is going to equal to 36.9 on the calculator. But what is it? It's a measurement for an angle, so we should report it as 36.9 degrees.